Val Kilmer. Heartache ripples through the entertainment world today, April 2nd, 2025, as we've learned of the passing of Val Kilmer, an actor whose fierce commitment to his craft and singular approach to celebrity carved out an unforgettable legacy in American cinema. Born Val Edward Kilmer on December 31st, 1959, in Los Angeles, California, Kilmer grew up in the San Fernando Valley with artistic aspirations from his earliest days. The son of aerospace equipment distributor Eugene Kilmer and real estate developer Gladys Kilmer, young Val experienced profound trauma at age 8 when his younger brother Wesley drowned in a jacuzzi. This early encounter with loss would shape his worldview and later inform the emotional depth he brought to his performances. "My mother always dreamed I'd be in the theater," Kilmer once revealed in an interview with the New York Times. "She drove me to auditions when I was 12. I was doing Shakespeare at 15 and 16 in high school." This early theatrical foundation would prove instrumental. His academic journey took him to the prestigious Juilliard School in New York, where he became, at that time, the youngest person ever accepted into the drama division. Here, Kilmer honed his craft with rigorous training that emphasized theatrical tradition and technique, providing the foundation for his later screen performances. Kilmer's professional career began on stage with appearances in productions like Slab Boys, alongside Sean Penn and Kevin Bacon. His breakthrough to wider audiences came with his film debut in the 1984 spy comedy Top Secret, where his comedic timing and undeniable screen presence immediately set him apart from his contemporaries. This was quickly followed by his role in the teen comedy Real Genius, 1985, which further showcased his charisma and established him as a rising star. But it was his portrayal of the cocky and talented fighter pilot Iceman in Tony Scott's Top Gun, 1986, opposite Tom Cruise, that catapulted Kilmer to international fame. The iconic volleyball scene and his delivery of the line, "You can be my wingman anytime," became embedded in pop culture, while his character's rivalry and eventual respect for Cruise's Maverick demonstrated Kilmer's ability to bring nuance to what might have been a one-dimensional role. "I didn't want to do Top Gun at first," Kilmer admitted in his 2020 memoir, I'm Your Huckleberry. "I thought the script was silly, and I disliked war movies and military jargon. But I was under contract with Paramount and forced to do it. It changed my life, and it changed my career." Kilmer continued to build an eclectic filmography throughout the late 1980s, with roles in Willow, 1988, and as the titular character in Billy the Kid. But it was the 1990s that would showcase his remarkable transformative abilities as an actor and solidify his reputation as one of Hollywood's most versatile talents. His portrayal of Jim Morrison in Oliver Stone's The Doors, 1991, was nothing short of revelatory. Kilmer immersed himself completely in the role, performing all the singing himself and capturing not just Morrison's voice, but his spiritual essence and self-destructive charisma. Stone himself remarked, "Val is the only actor I've ever met who could play Morrison." This commitment to inhabiting his characters continued with his turn as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, 1993, where his consumptive, sardonic gunslinger stole every scene he was in. His delivery of the line, "I'm your Huckleberry," became one of cinema's most quotable moments, and his performance is widely regarded as the film's highlight. Kilmer reportedly stayed in character throughout filming, speaking with Holliday's southern drawl even when cameras weren't rolling. In 1995, Kilmer took on the iconic role of Batman in Joel Schumacher's Batman Forever, following Michael Keaton's departure from the franchise. Though the film received mixed critical response, his take on the Caped Crusader showcased his ability to step into a major franchise role while bringing his own interpretation to the character. That same year, he starred opposite Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in Michael Mann's crime epic Heat, delivering a measured, compelling performance as Chris Shiherlis that held its own alongside two of cinema's greatest actors. His roles in The Ghost and the Darkness, 1996, and The Saint, 1997, further demonstrated his range and solidified his position as a leading man who could carry films across multiple genres. The late 90s and early 2000s marked a shift in Kilmer's career trajectory. After turning down lucrative roles in sequels like Batman and reportedly developing a reputation for being difficult on set, he began taking more character-driven parts in smaller films such as The Salton Sea, 2002, and Spartan, 2004. During this period, he also revisited his theatrical roots with a one-man show about Mark Twain called Citizen Twain, which he later adapted into the film Cinema Twain. "I was stubborn and bossy," Kilmer acknowledged in later interviews about his reputation. "I made a lot of enemies, but I was just trying to make each film as good as it could be." Kilmer's personal life garnered almost as much attention as his professional achievements. His marriage to actress Joanne Whalley from 1988 to 1996 produced 2 children, daughter Mercedes and son Jack. Both would eventually follow their parents into the entertainment industry. Following his divorce, Kilmer was linked to various high-profile women, including Cindy Crawford, Angelina Jolie, and Cher, the latter of whom would later play a crucial role during his health crisis. In 2015, Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer, though he initially denied reports of his illness. He finally confirmed his diagnosis in 2017 after undergoing a tracheotomy, chemotherapy, and radiation that left him with significant speaking challenges. The procedure permanently altered his once mellifluous voice, a cruel irony for an actor renowned for his vocal performance skills. "I feel a lot better than I sound," Kilmer told the New York Times in 2020. "I was diagnosed with throat cancer, which healed very quickly. This is a tracheotomy to help me breathe because the glands in my throat swelled up as well." Despite these health challenges, Kilmer demonstrated remarkable resilience. He continued working, adapting to his new limitations, and using voice AI technology to help recreate his voice for certain projects. His documentary, Val, 2021, assembled from thousands of hours of personal video he had shot throughout his life, offered an intimate glimpse into his journey as an artist and his struggles with health and fame. In one of his most emotional comebacks, Kilmer reprised his role as Iceman in Top Gun: Maverick, 2022, reuniting with Tom Cruise for a scene that resonated deeply with audiences as it paralleled Kilmer's real-life health struggles.
"Who's the better pilot, you or me?"
This is a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
The moment was particularly poignant as it required minimal dialogue, but conveyed immense emotional weight. "I couldn't wait to work with Tom again," Kilmer said of the experience. "We've always had a deep connection, and to revisit these characters after all these years was something truly special." Throughout his later years, Kilmer embraced spirituality and art, becoming an accomplished painter and continuing to find ways to express himself despite his physical limitations. His memoir revealed a soul deeply committed to artistic truth and spiritual exploration. Tragically, at the age of 65, Val Kilmer passed away from pneumonia on April 1st, 2025 in Los Angeles, California, surrounded by family and friends, according to his daughter, Mercedes Kilmer. Kilmer's journey through Hollywood was never a conventional one. He followed his muse rather than the mainstream, prioritized artistic integrity over commercial success, and remained defiantly himself in an industry that often rewards conformity. His films, from Top Gun to Tombstone, from The Doors to Heat, stand as testament to an actor who could disappear completely into his characters while somehow always revealing something profound about the human experience. If you've made it this far, thank you for staying and listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you love hearing about the lives and deaths of entertainment legends, subscribe for more untold stories that peek behind the curtain of Hollywood's greatest stars.